The city of the future.
The city of the future.
What's your name?
Recycling cage.
That's your name?
Oh wait, my name is Tanya.
Dania, yes.
Tanya, and those are recycling cages.
Israel developed the idea of urban recycling cages. These cages are decorated and designed in order to attract the kids to recycle. Today we are going to decorate and design these recycling cages using all these decorations that we bought especially from Israel. Each adult will get their own recycling cage right next to their bunk, so everyone will see what they did and also will have the opportunity to recycle and keep the environment safe.
This really cool machine called SodaStream. Did any of you hear about it? Okay guys, so here we have SodaStream machines. The reason we have them here is because in SodaStream we only use one bottle to make all kinds of different sodas for a year, and an average family in America uses over 1,000 bottles a year. So here we're recycling, we're using only one bottle, and we can make all these different tastes. So the way it works, we take regular water, we put it in a bottle, and we add some air to it, and it makes it soda, and then we can add whichever flavors we want, and we have whichever soda we want. We can make a few flavors in one bottle, one flavor, and it's really yummy.
What are we gonna invent today?
Biodiesel.
Good, you're gonna help me with my experiment?
Yeah.
Yeah? Okay, let's go. Okay, welcome to Biodiesel. Today we're making biodiesel, which is diesel that comes from plants as opposed to diesel that comes from under the ground. And the reason we're doing this in Atidim is one, because it was made in Atidim, and two, because Israel is a very resource-poor country, meaning that it doesn't have a lot of its own natural resources. And in order to be self-sufficient, in order that they shouldn't depend on any other countries to give them resources, they need to compensate. They need to pull the slack to make their own resources. So they developed biodiesel, which is a way of taking garbage essentially, or old used oil that they're throwing out, and turn it into diesel that can be used in cars and generators and for all different types of things.
Are you good? All right, so now you're gonna go back there and then Dr. Frank will tell you what to do.
It's gonna happen.
Here.
Or the flakes in it.
So flash drives are made out of metal. Now, there's a commandment in the Torah that says, "Mi Yisrael, Ki mi Yisrael, lehu cheres aseu," which is saying we should use, we should use the metals that we're given. Now, there's also a commandment that explains mina kol chel, from the potential to the action. With that, and then with the last commandment of umalu haaretz v'chivshua, which means to fill the land and conquer it. Those three commandments can be exemplified through flash drives. We have using the metal to make them. We have from the potential of the metal and making it into actually using it. And then the last commandment, the biggest of all, where we have actually taking this item, that three Israelis made in 1999, and we're conquering the world with it. It's spread. Everyone in the world now uses it. So we're not conquering in a sense of war. We're conquering in a sense of showing Israel all over the world.
שלום ילדים וברוכים הבאים למאפיית אנג'ל. בתחנה זו, we are going to be making bread. Now you may ask yourselves, why is bread making connected to the village of Atidim? Well, this whole village is filled with all types of technological advances and companies that were developed in Israel. So bread really doesn't seem connected. However, if we look into it, we see that in Bereshit, Perek Gimel, Adam and Chava are kicked out of Gan Eden. And Hashem says to them, "Beze'at apchem tochalu lechem," meaning with the sweat of your brow you will eat bread. This is the first time that man has to fend for themselves. Adam and Chava were taken out of Gan Eden, where everything there was served to them on a silver platter, and all they had to do was take it. And now they have to take these creations that Hashem has put on this world, that Hashem has given to them in this world, and work for themselves and create new things for themselves. bread is the first invention that man made out of Hashem's ingredients that were given to us. In this tachana, we are going to be making focacciot, which we are then going to eat ourselves, and we are also going to be shaping the lachmaniyot for Mafe Aroma, that tomorrow the groups that will come will get to enjoy the bread that you made for them. I hope everyone has the best time and enjoys. Thank you for coming.
Hi, welcome to Cafe Aroma. So today what we're going to do here, we're going to have a little bit of discussions, and then you guys are going to have a chance to taste some of Aroma. So we have Aroma here in the village because in Atidim, in the real complex in Israel, there's on the main floor, there's an Aroma and a Mafiat Angel, and that's why we decided to do it here. And people in the middle of all their work, they come down and have a break and they talk, and they have lunch, breakfast, even dinner. All of it is served in Aroma, which is great. Some of the differences between Aroma Cafe and Starbucks is in Aroma, they give you actual meals. It's more of a sit-down place. You can stay here for a few hours, as long as you want. Whether Starbucks is more, let's say, you kind of like grab a coffee. It's mostly drinks. You grab a coffee, you sit on your computer, listen to your iPod. It's less social, and that's part of the differences between the American culture and the Israeli culture, which the Israeli culture is more about talking and having the sachnashim, which are the DMCs. And so what we're going to do today in this station is we're going to give you some topics to talk about. You guys are going to have the chance to talk and have a sachnash, a deep, meaningful conversation. And then, of course, you guys are going to get to taste some of our Aroma salad, which is made with feta cheese, fresh baked rolls that are made in Mafiat Angel, and ice cafe.
In Lutz, what we do is we build parabolic mirrors, which is a way to heat water and create electricity through using solar energy. So what we have is we have rays of light coming in to this parabolic mirror, which is a mirror in the shape of a U, and they bounce off the sides of the mirror and to the center. They will always bounce to the center. So we put a pipeline down the middle and put water through that pipeline, and the water gets really, really hot. So we're using it for our pool to heat the water, but one thing that we can do is we can use that water that's boiling and get it to steam, and then use that pressure to turn turbines and create electricity. So what's amazing about this is that, aside from that it was created in Israel, was that originally this technology of using parabolic mirrors was used to light fires in wars. And what we've done is we've taken that technology and repurposed it to benefit humanity. And that's what Atidim is really all about.
Welcome to Civil and Stone. When we made the biodiesel, we also produced some glycerin, and today we're going to make personalized soap out of it. In addition to being physically clean, Judaism requires us also to be spiritually clean through various rituals, such as Netilat Yadayim. And through our actions, we continually cleanse and keep our spiritual well-being clean. Proactive ways to do it is by having only good things come out of our mouth, acting positively, and doing great things with our hands. And so right now, what we're going to do is we're gonna take the glycerin, coconut oil, and other ingredients, mix it all up, and add your own scent and to personalize your soap. You can enjoy it at home, and remember that whenever you wash it, you want to think about being clean.
As you've seen in the movie, there are many Israeli inventions. Many of them have to do with medical issues, such as the rewalk, which gives the ability for paralyzed people to walk. For example, they gave someone that hasn't walked in 20 years the ability to walk again. And there was even one story of someone that went and participated in a marathon in Tel Aviv with a rewalk. Another Israeli invention is the elastic bandage, which is used in many armies around the world, such as Israel and the U.S. Army as well. The special bandage has a special clutch on it that is very easy to wrap around yourself. So when you're in, another invention is the Pilcam, which is a very minimal invasive procedure, which is it's a small pill that has a camera in it. You swallow it and it goes through your body and takes photos of what's going on inside. It replaces the regular colonoscopy, which is much more invasive. We are very happy that all these Israeli inventions help everyone around the world in different fields, especially the medical field.